Welcome back, everyone. In 2021, Democrat Malik Evans became the third black candidate to be elected mayor of Rochester. In recognition of Black History Month, I sat down with him to get his reflections on Rochester's rich black history and to hear about those leaders of color who inspired him. So, Mayor, here we are at the beginning of Black History Month. I'm going to ask a two-parter when it comes to questions here. One, who paved the way for you, what efforts, people, and then who influenced you? But we're going to start with the who paved the way as far as you see it. Here you are, the mayor of Rochester.
Well, I think first off, you have to go way back in terms of who paved the way, at least in America. I mean, I was raised with a sense of African-American history. I mean, we celebrated Black History Month in my house before it was even popular. So I look at people like Martin Delany and Frederick Douglass, obviously who paved the way for African-Americans in America for us to be where we are today. And then you go into the 20th century, people like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and W.E.B. Du Bois, so on the broad national scale that you have. But I think you also have to look at locally. Now, my parents really paved the way. I mean, they are my biggest mentors. I am where I am today because of my mother and father. There's no question about that. They were my first teachers. They were my first entry into the community work. So they paved the way for me here. But I was lucky also in that Rochester, because my parents were so involved that I got to meet Rochester icons from a very young age. I mean, I literally was at the feet of people like James McCullough, who came here and started and took action for a better community for to the next level that it was. My dad worked there. He was deputy director there. But then you look at people like Mayor Bill Johnson. He was the first African-American mayor, people forget, in the city of Rochester. He paved the way. People like Connie Mitchell, the first African-American woman to serve on what was then the Board of Supervisors. These are people who Ken Good, one of the first African-Americans elected, was on city council, involved with the county. So there are a lot of local folks who paved the way and were great mentors. I had great mentors growing up, Wade Norwood. So I was just a lucky individual to be surrounded by many prominent African-Americans that helped pave the way for me, for sure.
General reflections about Black History Month here in Rochester.
We have a rich history in Rochester as it relates to Black history, and I think that it's important for young people, particularly young African-American students, to learn it, because it shows them that there were people that paved the way for them. I always say we have a past to remember, a present to live, and a future to build, and all of that building is based upon the history in which we have come from.